the ground so loud. The teams are ready. The chat goes wild. The heroes are chosen. Players are waiting for the time to start. Time to start. Fair games cover the stage. A battle locked in neon rays. Starvault champions rise today under blazing stars in endless light. Who will fall and who will fight in the tournament of might. Weapons clash like thunder's roar. 1,000 cheers, they scream for more. Blades of fire and shields that glow. Every strike is a tale they'll know. The stakes are high, the prize untold. Legends forged in molten gold. Starvault champions rise tonight under blazing stars and endless light. Who will fall and who will fight in the tournament of might. Starvault champions rise tonight under blazing stars and endless light. Who will fall and who will fight in the tournament of might. The arena shakes the ground so loud. The teams are ready. The chat goes wild. The heroes are chosen. Players are waiting for the time to start. Time to start.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing tonight? We're back again. It is me, ziFenris, and my trusty partner, Power. Say hi, Power.
I did. Can you not hear me?
There you go. Now we hear.
Hello. He didn't. He muted me. Sorry, guys. That's why. Mhm.
What is up, everybody? Like I said, we are here for a very special match. We're hopefully a really good match. That's what we're expecting. We got Paradox over on
Hopefully.
Chaos side up against Metabreakers. I'm expecting 3 rounds. I'm not gonna lie. Now we got the champions from the first tournament, Paradox, going up against our champions from the second tournament, which was a draft tournament, Metabreakers, fighting to see who's gonna get a guaranteed spot in the finals for this third tournament. Loser of this will go to the finals of the losers bracket, where they can possibly win a second chance to fight for the title and the championship.
Hey, I just don't even know. I think I know who's gonna win, but I would hate to even say it. I will say this: Happy birthday, Tostito! It is your birthday today. A big congratulations. I found out he's really young, so little tiny Tostito is what his name is. So, happy birthday! I won't sing to you. You definitely don't want Z singing to you. But anyways, how's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all are excited as I am. This is going to be a great match. I think it's going to be fantastic.
About this match.
Oh, I don't know.
I believe the sniper is available for use, so we'll see if we can. We'll see if we'll see any of him.
It is. It most definitely is available. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see who's going to use it and how they use it, or if they're going to use it. Yeah. So what do y'all think? Oh, I do have the character band, so let me give y'all that information. And I will pin it at the top. And since we do have those character bands, I'll go ahead and start the poll. If y'all feel itching, I see Pug is already ready to start the poll. So we'll start the predictions, so you can go ahead and vote. Spin your finnies. Let's see. So who do y'all think? I mean, this is good. I mean, I see people going back and forth, so that's nice to see that we have equal opportunity here. Not everybody's going for one side. So
It's
this should be, yeah, this should be nice.
You know, when everyone knows who's gonna win, no one wins anything in the bets. You know, I used to love in Star Wars when someone would pick the underdog and end up winning all the money because it'd be an upset win. That was always.
I always pick the underdogs. And strange thing is, most of the time, MeanSanta was on that. I'm just kidding.
So it looks like they're already in and they're picking their characters. So we're gonna slide over to that screen. Let y'all get a view of that.
All right, and those predictions are up, so go ahead and get started on there. Spin those finnies. Spin, spin, spin. Remember, you don't just have to vote once. You can vote however many times you want. So get those amounts in. I think you can vote for. It's based off the finnies, so you can clinch how much you want to put in. But I got a timer on it for 5 minutes. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Can you raise the votes? Because it's bets, not vote.
It's bets, yeah. So.
Don't forget, we also got those viewers attack, those stickers, and those emote walls. If you want to throw some tomatoes, they do not work during the gameplay screen. Do not waste your coins. Do not try to use them during the gameplay screen. We like to keep this screen nice and clear, make sure everyone can see. So we do not allow it on there. But feel free at any other time, such as the standby screen, to go ahead and throw tomatoes at the team you don't like. Throw some stickers on there, throw some emotes, interact with the stream. All like she said, don't forget to bet them finnies. We got big plans in the making for ways y'all can spin those in future tournaments.
Yeah, and thank y'all so much. I know we used to love with Clone Wars, with being able to do stickers and things to that effect, but we've noticed that when we try to do clips, sometimes those stickers or the sound gets in the way. So that's the reason why we decided not to do those. So thank y'all for understanding that. But yeah. So who's going to be the MVP, guys, in chat? Who's going to be the MVP? Who should we be looking for? Who should we be guiding the camera at?
We got a few lock-ins right here. We can see on Team Paradox, Goblin's locked in as Arthea, Apolkit as Calio, that makes sense. Calcat as Zaralex, rocking his golden skin that he won from the first tournament, I believe. Apolkit as well. And then on the right side, we have Metabreakers over here with Sam coming in as Kali. White Wolf has locked in as Jones. JP has locked in as HBV. And Rivers has come in as Calio. Still waiting on the final picks. One by Toast and one by Be Not Afraid.
No sniper yet. No sniper. Who is Toast going to pick? He normally picks... oh, I don't know, since JP's going in as the Niederhorn. I don't know. Be interesting to see what he's gonna pick. Man, we've got those finnies. Y'all spin those finnies. I want to see it. You only got a little bit of time left. Look at that. 4.6 for Paradox. Is that right? Is that what I'm looking at?
It looks like we have our final lock-ins. Toast locking in as Arthea and Be Not Afraid as Kali. Now we're starting the match.
No sniper. No sniper at all. All right.
Here we go. Starting off, we can on Paradox. They've allowed Arthea to break down the bottom lane with Zara, while the other three move up the top lane. See kind of a similar strategy coming out of Paradox. Oh, moving in. Paradox is going right onto the enemy's purple. Looks like they've secured... Yeah, they secured both purples because they secured the purple on the bottom lane side as well. We have Square coming in, trying to make his way in to steal it, but he couldn't quite get it in time. Body blocking. Now he's stuck in a bad situation, surrounded by 4 members of Team Paradox. He's going to get dropped before his teammates can back him up. A bulkhead coming in, not quick enough to save him, but quick enough to get the revenge. Picking up a down on Sam. They're going to push Paradox back to their green buff, but they're not going to give up. They're going to push in and see if they fight for this buff and take it. An attempted hook arrow is going to miss on a Polkid. A Polkid's going to move through the trees. He's being joined by Be Not Afraid as Kali. And he jumps in. He's ready to fight for that buff. They lost their purple, so they want to grab that enemy green. Ooh, and they managed to grab it. They got their purple stolen, but answer with the stealing. They're on a Polkid. Ooh, gets yanked by a toast as he tries to escape, but it can't stop him from moving. He's gonna jump out of there. Quick team fight in the beginning. Both teams stealing one of the other's buffs. Paradox taking both the purples. No, Paradox taking both the greens, and Metabreakers taking both the purples. Moving in, a lot of action in this top lane. We can see the only one in the bottom lane is Rivers on Team Metabreakers. We'll see if Metabreakers tries to employ their 4-1 tactic that they usually love to do. We see them getting chased back in the top lane right here, pushed past the portal. Be Not Afraid, pushing in. He doesn't want to commit to the engagement. He's going to back off a little bit. Just going to pepper them. He's going to take off to the bottom lane now. This kind of dies down. We're going to go check out where they're going because it looks like they're trying to move in to attack. Cowcat just gets down as we come over here. Ooh, we see Be Not Afraid gets caught with the ult over here. It's taken down by Rivers. What a good play. Metabreakers taking down 2 enemies in the bottom lane, getting the early kill lead 4-1. See Toast, but he doesn't. Is that over there? Yeah, they're kind of hiding, so we're going to move over here. It looks like Metabreakers are going to converge on the enemy Niederhorn in the bottom lane while the rest of the Paradox pushes top. Alright, here in the top lane, we see Goblin and Cowcat pushing down the lane with their creeps, trying to get them into the tower. Ooh, a rocket barrage by JP manages to lead a good amount of those creeps in that line, forcing them back. Manages to hold their momentum for just a moment. Be Not Afraid, popping his ult, trying to land some hits on the enemies up top. Metabreakers trying to hit them from below and above. You see Be Not Afraid pop his buff on Cough, pop his buff. Trying to increase his teammates' defense. Not looking good for Cowcat, Goblin, and a Polkid of Team Paradox. They got Metabreakers above them on the vision tower, as well as below, hitting them from the lane. Ooh, we see a pull on Be Not Afraid. He's one hit. He manages to pop his ult, and he gets healed. Oh, but Toast gets caught up above. but White Wolf saves him with the Zaralex heal, keeping him alive on the brink of death. What a play. Toast is going to land an arrow and be not afraid again. He's really trying to focus that healer, trying to make sure their colleague is out of the fight so they can take down his teammates.
Right of the crystal starts in 30
down
seconds.
a lot of fire. We see Square on Team Paradox is rocking in the bottom lane by himself. It looks like he might be trying to attack their tower at the moment, but while he's doing that, Metabreakers is engaging his team in the top lane. Be not afraid, jumping up again with another ult. Oh, gets caught by the JP thruster stun. Ooh, Toast landing a long-range hook pull on a pole kid in the purple. Gonna leave his buff wide open. You can see it gets stolen over there by Rivers. Very nice play. Great map awareness on Toast and opening, pulling an enemy off his buff and opening up for his teammate to take it. We see Rivers trying to come over and take down, a pole kid trying to take down Rivers. That's just gonna get him caught. He's gonna get taken down as the rest of Metabreakers swarm on to help to help Rivers secure that kill. We can see Goblin up above in the lane on Vision Tower, trying to secure it. Ooh, but he's laying down fire on the enemy Metabreakers team, trying to push him back, but he's by himself. He's gonna land a hook on White Wolf, which is not gonna quite get him where he wants. Looks like Metabreakers are gonna break off. They're not gonna engage in that fight. They're gonna move into the right of the crystal. Well, this kind of dies down. Let's see what's going on the right of the crystal. Is there any engagements going on in here? We see there might be one brewing. We have Toast and Sam in here for Metabreakers. We have the whole Metabreakers team in here. We saw a few members of Paradox pop into the portal, but it looks like they're kind of retreating right here. We see Square as Niederhorn. He's looking at him, but there's too many enemies, so he doesn't really want to engage on his own. He's gonna pop invisibility, I believe. He might still be running around somewhere. We can see on the map, Paradox is gonna be pushing top lane. Ooh, yep, there's Square right there. Still in the thing. He's gonna get caught by a hook arrow from Toast. Not a good position to be in, surrounded by all the Metabreakers. They're gonna take him down. We see Paradox, as I said, trying to push this top lane while Metabreakers focus that right of the crystal. We'll see if that was a smart move. They did manage to secure a tower on them, but they gave up the buff minions for it. So we'll see how that plays out as the match continues. We see JP pushing forward, really making use of HBV's ability as a tank to just get in the enemy face, scare them with that stun, and also just lay on consistent fire. Look at that. He's going to stun Be Not Afraid, who manages to pop off his buff. There we go. Upping his defense along with his teammate. That's going to give him the opportunity to run to the jump pad and escape HBV. But as that happens, the rest of Metabreakers manages to chase away Paradox, clearing their top lane. And they're going to begin pushing forward now. In the bottom lane now, we see that they've shifted. Paradox is now moving at the bottom lane. We can see enemy Niederhorn going for Metabreakers purple right here. And he's going to get it. There's no one to contest them quite at the moment. Their minions are already in the tower. So while Metabreakers are securing the kills and securing the right of the crystal, they're currently leaving their tower game open. Let's get in this right of the crystal because everyone is in there.
The Order triumphs in the right of the crystal.
Order triumphs in the crystal, but we're in the middle of a full-fledged team fight. We see Square moving in on White Wolf. He can't quite finish him. He goes invisible to get out of there. A pole kitchen jumping around. He's trying to land some hits. White Wolf sticking with his team. His healer's really paying attention, making sure he doesn't die, but it doesn't help. White Wolf still goes down. A pole gets caught by Rivers, though. Gets taken down with the ult. Sam popping Kali's buff, trying to buff his teammate's defenses. JP moving around, trying to get in the face. Square focuses Sam. JP lets him. He doesn't turn around and body block. I'm not even sure if he knew he was there. Be Not Afraid of Square, the only ones left, going up in the 2v2 on Rivers and JP, but they're going to retreat up the portal. Oh, but he's going to come back in. Square, ready for it, playing peekaboo with the buff. If he doesn't want to quite exit because he's half health and he knows Square's going to be waiting. So, man, good trade. Both a 3 and 3 right there. Both lost 3, took 3. So even trade kill-wise, but Metabreakers still has the kill lead. And to top that off, though, Paradox has the tower lead. So we'll see how that plays out for Metabreakers. They're definitely starting off stronger in these team fights, though Paradox isn't that far behind, but Paradox is prioritizing the towers, and that may really lead to their victory, that objective focus. Now we see a fight right here on the bottom lane on Paradox's outermost tower. Though Sand's gonna get taken down, along with White Wolf. Paradox focusing Metabreakers healers. Oh, now they're gonna catch Toast in the hook arrow. Rivers jumping up to try and save him, but Square moves in to finish. Not letting them go. Paradox lulling them into overconfidence. Now Metabreakers are making mistakes. Square's thirsty for the kill. He's not gonna let him go, and he doesn't get away. What a fight, back to back. That was crazy. Yeah, Paradox is coming back, slowly closing that kill lead we were just talking about. Now only down by 1 kill, 8 to 9. Looks like they're pushing up in the top lane as a full unit. They're really forcing Metabreakers to stick together as a team and not be able to run that 4-1 because they're not a team that can really be consistently beat in a team fight with the person down. It's definitely someone they have to attract their full attention to. Ooh, and as I say that, we see them move into the Vision Tower for a fight over here at the right lane. They're going to take down Rivers as he captures the Vision Tower for Metabreakers, and they're going to begin taking that back. Metabreakers trying to push down to here, but Paradox has already made it to their bridge. Is attacking their inner towers. Look at this. They've got minions inside their inner tower, past the gates. Metabreakers coming back to this spawn, trying to fight them off. But Paradox, like I said, really paying attention to that objective. They're not getting lulled in to those pointless team fights, you know. As we see this, Metabreakers coming together as a group, trying to push the enemies back. They are succeeding a little bit. We see Paradox not fully falling back, just kind of waiting for their minions. Looking like they're switching lanes. It looks like they might be trying to rock the boat here. I remember this is a classic strategy in Contractors on Headquarters. They're switching lanes. Every time Metabreakers, they force them into one, they immediately switch and begin attacking that tower. Look at this. Now, Metabreakers had to come all the way back here to stop what they're doing. They're pushing, but immediately Paradox push right back to the bottom lane and continued attacking towers. Now they're gonna take this tower before Metabreakers can even really get here to stop them, and Metabreakers hasn't even started on one of their towers, so this is not looking good.
This is nothing what I thought
Oh,
was
and
going
look
to
at
happen.
that! A mid-air ult catch on Rivers by a pole kid. Oh, his teammate tries to save Rivers, but he can't get the hill. Rivers can't get up, and he's gonna get stuck and taken down. Now things are not looking good for our Metabreakers here. Ooh, as Be Not Afraid is taken down, but at the meantime, Toast is gonna have to trade for that. 2-1 so far in this team fight. Paradox coming up in that. Looks like they're looking for a third. White Wolf is trapped in the healing corner. No more heals are left on that altar. He's got 3 all around him. This is just a beatdown. Oh my goodness, that was hard to watch. Great teamwork by Paradox. They really locked it in. They like lulled Metabreakers into like a false sense of security by giving them those wins and those minions. And as they did that, they set the stage to secure their momentum, and they're pushing through with it. Ooh, a pole kid saw it coming, jumped up, hit Toast with the ultimate, locked in his position and taking him down. Very nice. As we can see on the map, I'm gonna go take us over here because it looks like Paradox is going for a Titan play. You don't see the Titan used too often. Looks like they're not gonna be contested, so while that happens, we're gonna keep a closer eye over here just in case. We don't want to miss any action, but we'll keep our eye on them on the map. Looks like Paradox really took charge of the buffs. They've already maxed out 5 of each, while Metabreakers only has 6 in total. They're down 9 buffs. So that's
Dang.
really hurting them. Not to mention,
And
Metabreakers
look how
only
they-
has one person in double-digit levels, while almost everyone
Yeah.
is past the initial double digits. So they've got a lead on buffs and levels, and you're seeing how that's playing out here, and how Paradox is now able to win these team fights. Ooh, almost a death from a pole kid right there. Almost fell into the chasm.
Right of the crystal starts in 30 seconds.
We got right of the crystal starting. It looks like Square might be claiming the Titan. Ooh, looks like they're inside the inner over here. Let's go check this out. Square's already the Titan, taking him down. Managing to clear both towers in the top lane. We're inside the core of Metabreakers.
Oh, are they even gonna go to the right?
Oh,
or
and there goes the
they don't have
final
time?
tower of the core. Both lanes wide
The
open
right
to,
of the
to
crystal
Paradox.
has begun.
A pole kid already trying to be cheeky right here, staying in the corner, being a little pest, just kind of not committing, but not allowing them to relax. Ooh, and here comes Square. Oh, popping his kinetic storm. Oh my goodness, taking down one. He's gonna take down Cowcat. Harassing the Metabreakers. They're trying to push him back, but being not afraid. Cowcat, a pole kid have all converged. Rivers manages to lock down a pole kid with his ult, but can't finish him and gets taken down instead. We got 4 members of Metabreakers down. Sam, the only one currently alive in the core. All of Team Paradox are in here laying into it. This is looking like the end of round 1. Oh
Chaos
my
forces.
goodness.
Oh,
And
man.
Paradox is gonna take it.
Wow. They fantastic game.
Kick butt.
Oh
at
my
Square
gosh,
celebrate.
they annihilated them. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was. See, you never know. You never know, do you? You can try to
Check out
predict,
those
but
stats. Look at the minion kills on Square. Double almost any individual person on his team with 82. He was really farming.
well, he was out while there were fights. He at the very beginning was out.
But notice how
buffing up.
all the kills are pretty evenly spread out. There's not really
Mm-hmm.
one person who got all the kills while everyone else didn't. They split pretty evenly, so even their coins amount, yeah. Paradox did great in that one. Go ahead and get us back into the standby.
All right, so Upsayo got the most. Look at that. And here you were doubting what you wanted to do. Aren't you glad you stuck with your plan? Wow, that was pretty fantastic, guys. Oh my God, that was a great. I really was not expecting it to go that way. Not so much the win, but just how quick and focused they were. Metabreakers just wasn't prepared. It looked like they were flailing around.
Oh,
It looked like.
Metabreakers started off strong. They won those team fights. They were locking them down. But it's like, so I saw some of the chat say they weren't securing those buffs. Niederhorn went, armed those buffs, got his teammates stepped up, and then they moved into those team fights. Once they won that initial few team fights, they started rocking the boat. They weren't staying for the team fights anymore. They would, as soon as they would break like a tower, it looked like once Paradox got Metabreakers to commit to one full lane, they would immediately retreat to the other lane and start attacking that tower. So it wasn't giving Metabreakers any time to push, get buffs, get towers. They allowed them to take those towers as they got the right of the crystal, and that hurt them. That really hurt them. So good job, Paradox.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Not that they won. That's not just how the plays went. I really was not prepared for that. Kudos, GG's to Paradox for that fabulous gameplay. They definitely controlled that map. Yeah,
They
you're
did. You're absolutely
definitely
right,
right, Dragon.
I was trying to keep an eye on the vision towers to show y'all that, yeah, they were taking it. Metabreakers can compete when it comes to a straight team fight, but it looks like Paradox definitely edges over them for the advantage in map control.
At least on this first one now, Metabreakers is very good at changing their strategies. So maybe the last character bans did something, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Maybe that, affected them. Not being able to have Niederhorn? Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, there's no letting. Oh no, this is for $5,000. You think they're gonna let someone win that second one and just get no? No, that's you get that $5,000 prize pool in the works. They got to keep that in mind. That ain't happening. I'm sure they'll sing "Happy Birthday" to Toast. Tostitos, happy birthday. So that ain't happening. I can hear ET saying. So yeah. So what do y'all think? Who do y'all think's gonna? We don't have the bands yet, so who do you think is? I mean, dang, that surprised me. They definitely strategize. They have been really looking at all the replays, all the matches. Y'all need to watch. If y'all are a captain, you need to get your team for watching those past matches. It tells a lot, especially with Metabreakers. Metabreakers tends to play the same way. So,
I'll tell you one thing.
And it worked for them.
I'm definitely going to be there to hear that explanation in the Vault briefing.
I know, guys. So how many of y'all went and watched that last night? I was sadly streaming, so I didn't get to catch any of it, but I saw some of the questions. I did go in afterwards and looked at some of the questions and answers. So
it'll be interesting to see the other players break this down and what they think and get there, since they're more nuanced in both teams and how they play.
Yeah. But also, it's easier to watch a match and strategize versus playing and strategizing. So, yeah. So,
and while we're here, let's get a quick shout out to our sponsors at Thea Games. Thank you so much. They are the wonderful makers of Starvault, the game we are all together to watch and play. They also contributed the $5,000 prize pool to this community-led tournament, so thank you so much. Shout out to Thea Games. Make sure if you haven't already, go ahead and download Starvault. It is free to play on Quest and coming to PC VR, Steam pretty soon. So go ahead and jump in.
Yeah, they're testing out the Steam version.
With the rest of the teams. And speaking on that note of the community-led tournament, thank you so much to MeanSanta for organizing this, getting all the teams together, making sure the schedules are good, and allowing us to come here and have all this fun and win all this money. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. So I've already got the character banned. Sorry to interrupt. And so Metabreakers is banning the drone, and Paradox is banning Nemesis. So do you think that's going to make a difference? Is that going to change the tide?
Who are they banning? Let's see. Metabreakers bans drone, and Paradox bans Nemesis. That's an interesting ban for Metabreakers. Are they worried about drone? Because no one was using drone in the last one.
I was not too slow. I was typing, and I didn't want to interrupt Z. Z was talking.
Dragon? It's good. And then Paradox bans Nemesis. Interesting, because no one played those characters in the last one. It was interesting to see them ban it this time. You know what I found interesting too? I was rereading the bios on the characters and their abilities, and Nemesis is a tank, and Mars is a damage dealer. That seems backwards. I always considered them the opposite way around based on like how people played them. But I found that very odd. Hey, so a drone and Nemesis band. Go ahead and get
So
that pull up power.
they're both banning. Both captains are banning. The prediction. Both captains are banning the other's main character.
Oh, put some sense to it.
I see. Nice, Miss Claus. I was reading that too. What are you
That
doing?
makes
Are
sense.
you
Yes,
in my
E.T. is the
Discord? I see you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I was curious on that.
Well, then that means they feel that, the captains play a big part as far as playing. They're a big MVP player for the team. So that's interesting. All right, I'm getting that prediction up.
I'm hoping Metabreakers gets the fire in them in this one. We need to see some of these crazy plays Sam has been cooking up. If they do lose this, I wonder, as Velanoctis is going through the lose bracket right now. So if they win, they can have a chance to play against Metabreakers. And whoever wins out of them would play Paradox again for the finals. Here we go. Looks like we got some finnings going. Love to see it getting bet on both sides. 3.2K, 1.5K. Very nice. Okay. Just waiting for them to get their last person in, then we'll go ahead and transition over to take a look at their character picks. Now we saw some clutch saves on both sides, honestly, from the healers in that game. So we'll see if we see that again here. But they got all 5 in now, so we're gonna go ahead and transition us into the character select screen. Drones. Looks like Calcat and Square are gonna stick to their picks of Niederhorn and Zara. JP is gonna stick to HBV. Some characters going on. Let's take a look at the skins. I like that. The white and the red right there. That's pretty cool looking. What are those? Like ballet shoes. someone's randomizing. Look at that. It's like they're just spinning their stick in a circle and picking whatever it lands on.
They're letting everybody see the different characters. That's what it is. They're keeping us
Glitching
on the edge of our. It could be glitching out, maybe. I'm not quite sure. We only have 2 that are locked in.
It looks like JP fell out.
Oh. Maybe he just had some internet issues.
All gold skin. It's shiny.
Yeah, they're just
As I said, I
wrapping
believe
it
that's the
in,
one he
right?
won during the first tournament, right? Because it's gold.
Yep.
Gold is only for winners.
Yeah. None of Meta is using theirs. Or as
A
of
gold Zara
yet.
skin? Oh, look at that. As I was just zooming in on it.
Oh,
Get a close up of all of them. Yeah, look at that. Nice and shiny. Looked like someone took it right off a statue. Alright, no fan service here. Sorry, fellas. Got Calio. Like this. What is that? Like a vest jacket? It's like a biker. Got the silver skin on Jones right here. 92. Looks like a silver medal.
now the silver. When did they get the silver? There's like the first
This-
one, wasn't it? Didn't everybody get it for participating?
I don't remember if everyone got it or if it was like the top 3 teams that got it. I'd have to
Okay.
search back through the messages. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that's been a while. MeanSanta would know.
Okay, there you go. Silver is
Yeah,
participation.
it was
for
partition. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that's what it was. I could. Yeah.
everyone. 2-0. Don't say that, dear. Want to see a finish. Want to see a 2-1. Look at that. You hear that? Anyone who hasn't watching but hasn't participated in the tournament, even for just participating, you get an exclusive tournament skin, the silver skin. Oh, and here we go. Teams are picked. We're going into the calm before the chaos. All right. And we see early off Metabreakers breaking off into a 4-1 configuration. Actually want to go check that out because Need's about to run into Need. Yeah, how that plays out. Got E.T. Puppy playing Niederhorn this time, or not. Oh, that's not E. Square and White Wolf. Duking it out. What is. Oh, Square tries to steal it, but he missed. He missed his. Look at him. His hands are on his head. He's like, oh no. What did I do? You see Toast trying to land that long range pull again, but he can't quite hit it. Taking a look at the buffs, it looks like Metabreakers started off taking both green buffs. Though Paradox has managed to secure their own purple and orange. We don't see any fights really brewing at the moment. Just kind of spread out. Majority of Metabreakers are pushing their top lane. We see Niederhorn and Calio towards the bottom lane, about to run into Paradox's R3 in Niederhorn. Got a steady little fight right here in the top lane. Paradox and Metabreakers both trying to push back on their lane. Cowcat pushing the top lane for Paradox. Running the typical healer support tank duo. They're pushing their minions into the tower.
Go ahead. If you ever want to clip, make sure you do exclamation clip in the chat, and it'll clip it for you. So make sure you do that.
Ooh, look at this.
So it'll help out.
Thought he was free and open to help his teammates out, but Square pops in to take him down. Oh, but Cowcat gets taken down as well too. So they're gonna trade 1-for-1 right there. In that team fight starter, we see Goblin as his HPV hanging out up top. JP's gonna engage. This isn't looking good for Goblin. He's low. He's gonna try to turn around. He's not gonna be able to make it. Metabreakers starting off with the early kills like they did in the first game. Securing the buffs. It looks like Square on Team Paradox is still doing kind of his own thing like last time, hanging out in the bottom lane. Ooh, but we can see on the map this time he's not going to do it alone, because we have White Wolf trying to engage with him, trying to do a little bit of farming on his own right here. It's like nothing's going to quite come out of it right here, so we're going to move back up to the top lane, check out this team fight going on. Looks like Vision Towers are split. Top lane belonging to Metabreakers, bottom lane belonging to Paradox. We see Metabreakers hanging out above Paradox in the top lane from the Vision Tower, trying to lay some fire on them. See the majority of their team over here. Only person broke off from them is White Wolf, who is trying to keep an eye on the buffs in the bottom lane. Ooh, but looks like he's about to engage the enemy Neater in R3. While this kind of slows down, we're going to go take a peek. Looks like they're going to break off before anything happens. Square is going to come to support his team in the top lane. He's going to pivot lanes for a game. Ooh, JP, not a good place to jump down. Gets surrounded and body blocked by 4 members of Team Paradox. That's a tank down for Metabreakers. Over here, he manages to get on the jump pad, take off. Oh.
Right of the crystal starts
What a
in
play.
30
Sam
seconds.
managing to take off along with his teammate Toast. Toast trying to pull one of the enemies with them through the jump pad, but it doesn't quite work out the way he wants it to. But we see Paradox isn't going to chase. They're going to continue pushing the top lane here. Paradox in control of the top lane teleport as well as the bottom lane teleport.
The right of the
I believe.
crystal has begun.
In control of both escapes. They're going to take down Toast over here by Vision Tower Mountainside, Cliffside. We see White Wolf in the top lane trying to push the enemies back so they can't quite get into the right of the crystal. Ooh. Square popping up behind Metabreakers. It looks like that's been one of his favorite things to do. Metabreakers like to attack from the top cliff. The Square has taken notice of that. He's going to push them back, forcing them back to the safety of their tower. Sam, near death, having to really escape out of there. Pushing them back. We see some people going to the right of the crystal. Let's check that out. We got Rivers trying to move in to finish a low on health Goblin. We see White Wolf with them, but White Wolf's gonna get engaged. Oh, he's gonna take down Goblin. Manages to get out with just a little bit of health. JP jumps in to engage. Oh, but he is gonna get trapped by Broke Jesus, Ardley Prometheus, who's gonna escape through the portal. White Wolf returns with full health. Now we got ET Puppy. Ooh, getting out of the portal just in time to avoid death. Toast is gonna chase, but he can't get him. ET makes it through the teleport back to his base in safety. Looks like Metabreakers have taken over the lead in right of the crystal. But while that's going down, we're gonna go check out Paradox here in the bottom lane there, pushing past the portal. We see Broke Jesus looking kind of timid. He's gonna move into the right of crystal now. as he moves in, tries to attack Toast, gets his health dropped very low, but manages to almost get away. Cowcat, who healed him up, does not survive the fight, gets taken down by getting trapped in the corner. But Broke Jesus manages to escape with just a sliver of health, along with his teammate, E.T. Puppy. Fortunately, Goblin is over here being locked down. He manages to take down Sam. Oh, but he manages to stun them. It's not enough to get away. Rivers catches him with his Calio ult, locking him in position and finishing him off before he can make it out of the crystal. Toast pulling back in, but he's on his own. Manages to land. E.T. Puppy pushing it on his own. Toast taking him down. Very nice. Metabreakers are going to secure right of the crystal, but as we saw last time, it looks like Paradox is trying to push that top lane while they do that. They managed to take the tower. So though they got right of the crystal, though they won those team fights in there, they've given up
triumphs in the right
both
of the
vision
crystal.
towers and one of their towers to Team Paradox. Team Paradox has also taken the lead in buffs as well. So like we saw in the last game, at right of the crystal, the Metabreakers may have won that. It may have cost them a lot more at the same time. Now they're coming out here looking for the fight, but they're being a little more cautious. They're not pushing directly into it. Getting jumped out from behind by Square. Square's gonna have to retreat though as his teammates bump in. Metabreakers trying to squat up. They're relying on tactics that have gotten them through the tournament like swimmingly the entire time, but it's just not working on Team Paradox. Alright, we see Paradox is gonna move off. We got half their team attacking the top lane. Already pushed down to their second outer tower. We're gonna go ahead and check that out real quick because it looks like Square is trying to move in on him, and I want to see. White Wolf is trying to move in on him, and he does manage to take down 2. But Paradox manages to clear their way to the inner towers. Metabreakers top lane. The bottom lane at the same time, it looks like Metabreakers have managed to take down the first outer tower as well as taking down Broke Jesus Square, but they're gonna lose Sam in that fight. Pushing forward, they managed to force Paradox off of their top lane. Metabreakers are gonna retreat before it turns into a team fight. They're trying, it looks like they might be trying not to be focusing so much on those team fights anymore. Ooh. Oh no, he just pulled the minion buff. Take a look at the map and see what we see. We see R3 Prometheus moving up. He's gonna run into White Wolf. He's taking the buffs for his team. Managing to secure it and get away. White Wolf chooses not to engage. At the same time, we have JP and Pam pushing in front of their orange buff. Ooh, we can see. Is that Goblin over there? Oh my goodness. Running in. Looks like Rivers is gonna get dropped into the portal. Most of the team has converged here by the Vision Tower in the bottom lane, but it hasn't evolved quite into a team fight just yet. Metabreakers not really wanting to commit to it. Paradox, though, it looks like they're not afraid of it. Pushing the Metabreakers off of their Vision Tower, they're not giving it up. That's really hurting Metabreakers. It's letting them not see as much as they should be able to, while giving Paradox the map advantage. At the same time, Paradox still holding a lead in the buff department. Metabreakers slowly closing that lead, but is still down by 3 buffs. See Square and ET Puppy moving up on Rivers and Toast. ET's gonna get taken down. Square's gonna manage to chase Toast off of the Vision Tower, but here comes White Wolf. Oh, almost took down Square, but Square pulls out his sword just in time to survive. Managing to force Metabreakers off the Vision Tower again. Looks like the majority of the attention has been moved to the bottom lane, but we can see Paradox is starting to move towards that weak spot in Metabreaker's top lane. We've seen already 4 of them over there while Metabreakers push the minions back here. Paradox is focusing on the push here, trying to take down their inner towers and top lane. Oh, and they're taking him down quick. Metabreakers isn't even back yet. There's no one here to stop him, so that's going to be one just given. Looks like they're coming in for the flank, but they're trickling in 1, 2 at a time. Oh, Broke Jesus manages to go down. That's 1 Paradox down. Rivers moving in, trying to finish an attack on ET Puppy. Oh, but ET Puppy's team is going to converge on him. Paradox moving to help him. They're going to push him back. They're going to push Metabreakers back. Metabreakers trying to move in to help out, but they're still kind of spread out. They don't really know where to attack, who to focus while that happens. Rivers is gonna get pulled by ET Puppy. And he's gonna manage to make it away just in time. Completing his objective of trying to force the enemies back. White Wolf grabbing the final green buff needed by Metabreakers. Meta's gonna move in, but they don't see that they're surrounded. Oh, that's gonna go down by Toast is gonna go down. Sam is gonna pop his ult, trying to deal out some damage with those orbs. Here come the Niederhorn Square popping his ult. He's trying to focus White Wolf. White Wolf manages to take down Cowcat. We got JP duking it out with the rest of Paradox. White Wolf trying to push in and deal that damage. He's dead set on taking down Square. We see Prometheus moving in on his big brother, HBV. JP fighting Broke Jesus. White Wolf moving in, but oh, he gets caught by the stun from Goblin and gets taken down.
Right of the crystal
Square
starts in 30
Paradox
seconds.
surviving, coming out on top in that team fight. Rivers looks like he wants to finish off Goblin, and he does manage to secure it. Coming out, forcing the fight. I think that was pretty even. I think it was like, what, 3-3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good even trade by both squads. Metabreaker still holding that kill lead, but Paradox still holding the objective lead.
The right of the crystal has begun.
Metabreakers having
They only have one more
taken
tower, right?
Paradox has 1 more tower on the top lane before they're fully into the core. They have 3 towers on the bottom. Metabreakers have 4 towers in the top lane and 3 towers in the bottom. They've only taken 1 of Paradox's towers. So that's not looking good for us. It looks like they're not even attempting. Did they learn from their mistake? They're not even going to go for the right. Are they just going to straight bum rush the bottom lane Paradox? It might be the best decision, but they can't really do it because look at that. R3 of them are pushing that weak spot, so they can't let them do that. We see White Wolf and Rivers coming in for the flank on Goblin. He's gonna go down. Looks like they're moving in for the finish on Prometheus on Broke Jesus. Gonna take him down as well. Clearing most of Paradox off the map, only having their Niederhorn left on map. Their other 2 players, I believe, are in right of the crystal.
The chaos
Looks like we
triumphs
see
in
Square
the right
coming
of
up
the
to come for a
crystal.
potential gank right here on Metabreakers in the bottom lane. We got Sam taking notice of him. He's going to dash out of there as Rivers comes in for backup. Looks like Metabreakers did use that opportunity to take down the 2nd outer tower and Paradox's bottom lane. That's going to move them up to the bridge and allow them to engage their inner towers. It looks like Square is dedicating himself to taking them down. He seems to continue to harass them. He knows Sam is his target because he's the squishy. He's gonna be the one he can beat down, and that's gonna force JP to stop attacking the tower and try to move into help square, or Sam, or he'll go down. So it's definitely a good play to attack him. But we need to move back to this core because while that's going down, it might be over for Metabreakers.
Oh my goodness, not again.
Already a little damage. Yep, they managed to push him into the core.
No.
And this might be it. We got Rivers managing to take down Prometheus with a little bit of health left. White Wolf still alive. Oh, but Rivers jumped directly to his death in the mid water. Was that an accident?
He
Oh
committed
man, what a bummer! But they do manage to push him off. Though this is not good because now their top lane is wide open. They cannot leave that with Prometheus being able to move so quick and showing that he's going to attack it.
And there's not much left to that core.
Oh no, it's still got 3/4 of its life. I mean, yeah, 3/4. Yeah. Now, I will give them that Metabreakers have managed to push them to their inner towers, but they still have 2 towers to get through. And look at that, Paradox is converging in this top lane. They've cleared it. Looks like they might be trying to just push in for a final win, or they're going to try to lull them into thinking that that's what they're going to do, and then they're going to jump to the other lane. Looks like Goblin's going to sit here, and he's going to try to open up another weak spot in the bottom lane by attacking. They're going to take down the outermost tower of the bottom lane for Team Metabreakers. Checking that map, looks like no one on Metabreakers is able to really push to try to make use of that opening they opened in the bottom lane to push those inner towers. They have to be stuck on protecting this top lane, and even while they're protecting this top lane, Paradox is clearing the bottom lane. So pretty soon they're not going to be able to leave their base at all unless they wipe the team. Paradox has already maxed out their buffs. Metabreaker's still 3 away. They managed to take down Broke Jesus in the bottom lane. Forward, we see Goblin right here laying down some consistent rapid fire on enemy Calio. Rivers taking him down. We're gonna go ahead and move back over to top lane because we see it looks like White Wolf trying to gank. Pushing forward, moving in on ET Puppy. We see Square just dedicated to taking it down. Paradox just in that core. This might be it for Metabreakers right here. Look at this, there's Square again, just going for it. No one's gonna stop them. And that's game. Round 2.
No way.
Goodness. Round 2 going to Team Paradox, securing them the win of the match. They're going to move on to the finals. Unfortunately, Metabreakers are going to be sent to the finals of the losers bracket. They're going to be playing the losers of Saturday's match between Vela Noctis and Untalented.
Go ahead,
So
say that word one more time.
What?
Losers.
What? They're gonna play the losers of that match. Whoever loses Saturday's match will play Metabreakers.
Wow.
Actually, no.
Were you
I'm mistaken
expecting
right
that,
there.
Vega?
I'm mistaken right there. Whoever wins Saturday's match will play the
Yeah.
Metabreakers for the finals
I
of
know,
the losers bracket.
Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm giving him a hard time, so he's getting flustered. Just because he kept saying the word losers over again.
Whoever
Oh
wins
my
that
gosh.
match, whoever loses that match will be 4th place, I believe.
Yeah, GG's, Paradox.
Very good game,
GG's.
Paradox.
And GG's
Level.
to everybody that played and the captains. Toast, happy birthday again for you. Tostitos and ET Puppy, congratulations to your team. Congratulations overall. That was wow. Kudos to Paradox in sticking to their guns on their strategy. They really did look at those back games to see how Metabreakers plays. So interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a bit of an like adaptation to it at the end by Metabreakers, but it just was not enough, and it was too late. Paradox just really had them locked down, and it's like they said, they had excellent map control. They had both vision towers. They had maxed out buffs. They didn't even care about Rite of the Crystal. They knew, let Metabreakers waste their time, take Rite of the Crystal while we take these portals and buffs.
Yeah, they just kind of took their time going in there and distracting them there at the Rite of the Crystals. That's all about what they did, yeah. So, Well, thank y'all so much for coming out and watching. We appreciate it. Oh, there's a commercial. Half the people can't hear us talking. Well, Pug, if you're still here, thank you for being a subscriber.
Oh, did Pug subscribe?
You can hear us.
I didn't see.
Yeah, he's
Thank
been
you,
a
Pug.
subscriber. Yeah, he's been a subscriber.
Great games, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to take us to the ending screen. Amazing
No one
games.
can hear it.
Make sure y'all all come back.
Yeah, we're still on an ad. Do you not see it?
Let me know when the ad is done. Give it the ending.
Oh, Lord. But yeah. Yeah, 13 seconds. I know. Maybe we can rearrange these ads. Yeah. All right, now you're back.
Okay. All right. For those of y'all who stuck around, thank you so much for coming to check out this match. Make sure y'all join us again on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the semifinals of the losers bracket. Bella Noctis is going up against Untalented. And like we said, whoever wins that match will play Metabreakers in the finals of that bracket. And then whoever wins that match will play Paradox for the championship.
Ooh, the championship. And just
They've earned their
FYI.
spot to the champion.
Oh, look, there's a rotten tomato. Anybody else want to throw some eggs? Some dynamite? Anything? Congratulations on all the teams. I appreciate y'all coming out and watching Z. Thank you, Z, for a great cast. And thank you, Thea Games, for creating such a great game. And it's free to play for all the new people out there. Make sure you download that on your Meta, and they will be bringing it out hopefully soon on Steam for all the other VR headsets. So thank you, MeanSanta, also for everything. So, all right, I'm gonna let Z finish this out. Go ahead. He's ready to get off.
Thank you everyone for coming by. Make sure to check out that match on Saturday. Thanks, Thea Games, for sponsoring the game, for sponsoring the tournament, making the game. Thanks, MeanSanta, for putting this all together. We'll catch y'all next time. We're out of here.
They came for the fight under the Starvault's burning.